the world, you guys think the Earth's alive and shit?
Yeah, I think it's
Like the Earth's like a living being, almost like nature and everything. So it's reacting to what we do on it. So, like if we start polluting it too much, it's gonna start causing
back.
natural disasters or something. Almost like
I feel like
trying to survive.
I feel like it's all one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's all one consciousness. Interacting or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything.
Do you think that we have natural bonds with people too? Like, regardless of who they are or how they act?
I believe so.
I kind of do
Yeah.
too.
It's an interaction on these different frequencies.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my belief.
I agree with you. Like, we don't really know, like, what's going on, Maybe there's a plan for all of us, but for sure I'd say we're all connected,
We've been having a lot of people who come into our chat too when we get on topics like this, and one of our mods, or like moderators of the channel, and someone who used to come in a lot, I don't want to like quote his point of view, but his point of view is that we're kind of like almost like receptors to a brain. So while we're here, we're gaining knowledge of what's going on, and then when we pass on, we go back to the main brain and give that information, and then we're back to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like the cycle, like the reincarnation life. Like, 'cause a lot of people are starting to believe in that again, is the reincarnation, instead of you pass on and go into a heaven, that we're just like on a, not necessarily like a repeating cycle, but on a cycle that is bigger than what we can understand while we're alive.
Right.
And
I agree with that.
yeah, and I think that, for me personally, I think that's a better, I hope that is more of what it is than like a heaven or hell.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I like Hinduism and stuff, like Buddhism, because they think like we all get, like, we almost live, like, we're all one consciousness and we live every life. So pretty much like, if you're rude to someone, it's almost like you're being rude to yourself, because you're going to live that life at some point too. And I was like, that's crazy to think about, like, So
Karma?
just being, karma, exactly. Just being good to everyone.
And the real karma, because like you see all these, I don't know, people on Twitter like, I hope karma gets that bitch, or like,
It's always Mormons.
yeah, it's always Mormons, but it's never act like, the whole karma thing is just to live your life selfless.
Yeah.
Don't help people.
It's like, you're
and
doing
don't
it.
expect things
You're doing
back.
it just because you're a good person, not because you want the reward of like, oh yeah, I helped this old woman out, so maybe a good thing will happen to me. It's like, no, you're just being a good person, be a good person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we see a lot of the opposite, like the not good side of that, with social media being so prominent now, because, I could give money or food or help to someone in need, but it seems like the people who do that nowadays
Doing it to show they did
do it to show that they did it. They'll like have their phone out, Snapchat, like, oh, just help this guy out, or like put it on Instagram. Like,
Right.
I get it.
I
like,
I know it's kind of shitty thing to do, but I think it's like a double-edged sword, because like people will see that video and they're like, I want to help out now. So it's good and bad, because
Right.
if they're posting the video, for likes, then it's dumb. But if they're doing it because like, hey, maybe someone else will see this video and do it, then
Like
that's
the-
good. But yeah,
like
if they're
the-
doing it for the likes, then
like the pay it forward thing
Yeah.
that people have been doing. I can respect that, because, I like seeing people who help get what they deserve, and if it is YouTube money or whatever it is, more power to them, as long as they're going to keep helping. But